Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today we're discussing about Coinbase getting their offshore cryptocurrency exchange. What the SEC has done is they've encouraged American-based companies in cryptocurrency to shutter their doors and simply set up base in the Caribbean or in Southeast Asia or Monaco or wherever that there's less restrictions and there's more inviting hands, and also lower taxes or no taxes. So right now, Coinbase is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world right now and in America. This company is a multi-billion-dollar company that is certainly bringing in a lot of tax money. However, right now, Coinbase has achieved their goal, their first step to go offshore. They have set up base in Bermuda, essentially. So, under the Digital Asset Business Act, it allows Coinbase to conduct a range of activities such as token sales and issuance. It also permits it to operate as both a digital asset exchange and as a digital asset derivatives exchange provider. So, Coinbase revealed that they had received their regulatory license to operate from the Bermuda Monetary Authority. It's the nation's financial regulator. With that, it's a Class F license. They're able to essentially do whatever they want now, because a lot of people, there's a lot of American citizens that have dual citizenship or are living abroad and will be using Coinbase, the version that is offshore, such as I used Binance when I was in Poland because I'm a Polish resident as well, and I never wanted to use Binance.us. And I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans that are going to do the exact same. Because one, the US version is going to be very restricted. The non-US version is going to be, well, let's just put it lightly, it's going to be a lot more lax. KYC AML will still be active, but you're going to be able to trade more freely. Some believe that this may be the end of Coinbase in the US. This is just a day after a fintech event that Brian Armstrong, the CEO, hinted that potentially they might consider leaving the U.S. for good, and that's due to a lack of regulatory clarity. Coinbase cited clear regulations as the reason why Bermuda was chosen as one of our financial hubs, and explained that the regulatory environment is long known for a high level of rigor, transparency, compliance, and cooperation. And, it always helps that you have some tax benefits as well. Armstrong has been very vocal. This is going against the SEC right now and what's been happening after FTX. Brian Armstrong went on Twitter and said FTX.com was an offshore exchange. It wasn't regulated by the SEC. Of course, they were headquartered in the Bahamas. The problem is that the SEC failed to create regulatory clarity here in the U.S., so many American investors and 95% of trading activity went offshore. This is punishing U.S. companies, and it makes no sense. That's what he was saying. So, the clear tax benefit in Bermuda, businesses that are operating in Bermuda are required to pay a payroll tax. But there's a corporate tax rate of 0%, meaning all profits are tax-free, which is huge, especially when you're talking about billions or tens of billions of dollars. So right now, if you're a firm, huge firm that's seeing a lot of regulatory trouble in America, but there's still a way to access American investors and, of course, the global market. There's tons of money outside of America. If you're looking to cut expenses, it might make sense to move offshore. Now, they are also progressing in Brazil, Canada, Singapore, Europe, and the United Arab Emirates. They added on their statement, "Our approach globally will be consistent with our approach in the United States. We will work with governments and regulators in different markets and will always aim to be the most trusted and compliant crypto company in any market." But of course, moving to Bermuda is a very strategic portion of their plan that, hey, if the SEC continues going south, then we can always move our base completely to Bermuda or Singapore or Switzerland or any of a number of countries that are going to be opening up for Coinbase, because they want the money, they want the tax dollars, they want the benefits, they want this to happen. Because they're smaller countries, or they don't care as much as America does about regulating cryptocurrency. Maybe they're laissez-faire about everything. Who cares? Big thing is that a lot of the money is moving outside of America. and outside of China as well. These are huge nations that have tons of investors. There's huge volume, but the main parties, the billionaires, the large corporations, they're moving to the crypto hubs. So you're going to see a lot more activity in Hong Kong, in Dubai, in Singapore, in certain countries that are more open to this, whether it's the smaller Caribbean countries. They don't care because they realize that this is the long-term game. Coinbase is not going from America anytime soon, but in the next couple of years, if this continues to worsen, it's not just going to be Coinbase. Ripple has mentioned in 2021 that they're planning to leave as well. Now, they haven't followed suit, but they're probably all in the same boat. There's a lot of risk involved with this. It's a huge move. But if they decide to move, then once they go fully into it, and once they have their bases built, then they can make a lot of money from the global market without crashing, without having the American funds. And they'll still have a little bit of the American funds. Crypto hubs are changing constantly. And unfortunately, America is losing these crypto hubs thanks to regulation. Do we want to be like China? No. Thanks for watching.
Oh man, look at that sky. It's gorgeous. Just wanted to thank everyone for watching today's video. Have a good rest of your day and take care.